This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, as we look across the area tonight, it is going to be partly cloudy out there to start the evening, and then temperatures slowly falling off into the 60s overnight. As we get towards sunrise tomorrow, it's going to be mostly clear skies out there, and not much changing in our weather pattern here over the next several days. Quiet and warm weather will continue. Thankfully, there's no big winds. Otherwise, fire danger concerns would be higher out there. Temps are going to be near record highs at times, and unfortunately, the drought is going to continue with no real rain in sight. Yesterday, we got to a high of 91 degrees and a morning low of 62. Those both above normals for this time of year. And as far as precip goes, we know it's been dry. Nothing in the rain gauge yesterday. For the month, we ended the month. Look at this. 400ths is all in the month of August in Scottsbluff. That's an inch 20 short of where we should be, and we're still almost 5 inches now short for the year, and it's going to be tough to make up that deficit here as we go over the next several days and weeks. Now, that is prompting a continued expansion of some of our drought concerns. We have exceptional drought now going on in portions of southwestern Nebraska, areas over towards Ogallala and Point South. Exceptional drought conditions, extreme drought conditions along and south of I-80, and then moderate to severe drought covers a large portion of the rest of the region, abnormally dry in the central portions of the Panhandle as well. And we said nothing coming. Look at the rain chances here in Scottsbluff over the next several days. Pretty much non-existent out there. Yeah, it is very quiet as we go through the next several days. As far as forecast goes for tomorrow, the last day before the Labor Day holiday, we'll put a pop quiz up here. I'm going to pass that with flying colors. Heading to school tomorrow, it's going to be mostly sunny, temperatures in the 60s on the way home, partly cloudy, and temperatures going to be in the low 90s. Generally speaking, we've got A-plus weather going to continue through the weekend. Temperatures across the country right now, warm you can see in the western two-thirds of the United States. Cooler temperatures up in the northeast. Otherwise, here in our area, we have generally 80s and 90s across the high plains, and closer to home, we're generally in the 90s all across western Nebraska and eastern portions of Wyoming. A few upper 80s snuck in there. And as we look at winds, they are light, under 10 miles an hour for the most part, up to 15 in some areas, but mostly in the single digits of miles an hour. And we are seeing a little bit of gusts at times up to 15 to 20, even 25 mile an hour gusts around the Kimball area right now. Otherwise, it is generally quiet. Let's take a look at our future cast then for tonight. You're going to see a few clouds overhead. Those will drift off to the south and east. Nothing out there as far as precip. Late tonight, maybe a little precip down in portions of southwest Nebraska early tomorrow morning. That's it. As we look over tomorrow night, even, it's still quiet out there and clearing skies as we go into Saturday, and it is going to continue to stay dry here as we start the Labor Day holiday weekend. Lows tonight going to fall down generally in the 50s to near 60 degrees. Tomorrow, we're going to get back into the upper 80s and low 90s. If you wanted those warmer 90s that we had out there today, well, don't worry. They're on their way back. As far as precip goes, it is going to be very light, a hundredth at best from anybody out of here over the next several days. So a stray shower or storm is possible tonight. That's it. 60 for our low, about 5 to 10 mile an hour winds. Tomorrow, we're going to see sunshine out there, highs in the low 90s, 10 to 20 mile an hour winds tomorrow as well. And our 7-day forecast right into the weekend, we have low 90s on Saturday, then upper 90s Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, to near 100 degrees all of those days, downright hot as we go through the Labor Day holiday weekend. There are some indications by next Friday things could change a little bit, but that's beyond this 7-day forecast before we'll see some of those changes.